you would recall, in December we also had a similar spike as to what happened in Stacia. However, what we noticed during that spike was because of our vaccination rate that we had no hospitalizations and or deaths. So that's a good thing. And I mean, there were people, I believe, in their 80s, up until the 80s, that were diagnosed with COVID or tested positive for COVID. So I think definitely the vaccination rate has been proven to help. And we've also been pragmatic in our approach towards opening the island. Until now, you still need tests to come to the island. And then while on island, you need to do a test on day 2 and day 5. And regardless of whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. So I think we've been pragmatic, and we are slowly opening and loosening our measures in taking into account how strong the virus is over time. I think when this was a novel virus and we knew very little, we had to be very strict with our measures. And as it has become less, I guess, virulent, as they would say, we have slowly reduced our measures. And I think more and more the population is becoming more aware of the less severe impact the virus will have on them. I should also say that I know, speaking to you from quarantine, because one of the members of First Chamber tested positive after our meeting, and I happened to be meeting with them, of course, and that required that I would have to quarantine for 5 days, and I would test on Saturday morning, to see if I'm negative or positive, and if I'm positive, I will go back into the community. So that's also something people are getting used to, that interactions come at a cost to your freedom at some point.